Stories about 82-year-old men trapped in a blizzard and forced to walk 10 kilometers before finding help rarely end well. So here's one that did. Charles McCauley of Winnipeg set out in his car just as Monday's snowstorm was picking up speed. It's a remarkable story of lost and found. Here's CTV's Manitoba Bureau Chief Jill Macyshon.
As Manitoba was blasted with the worst snowstorm of the year, Charles McCauley's family was launching a search. He went missing from Winnipeg after picking up his car from the mechanic. His family thought maybe he'd traveled west. The 82-year-old went north, about 140 kilometers as far as the road goes, stopped only by darkness and Lake Winnipeg.
He drove out here and he was stuck and he started walking, and he walked a long way in that weather.
It's believed he traveled about 10 kilometers in the dark in a raging blizzard before he was found, soaking wet and disoriented.
Well, I just feel lucky that I got up and went to work that day.
Landon Novitka was the first to find McCauley, walking down the center of the highway covered in snow.
Yeah, head to toe, and his face was blue. He was very, very bad state when I found him.
He brought him to a restaurant, and it didn't take long for locals to realize this was the man reported missing the night before.
I could tell he was cold and confused. He had that look on his face. He was pretty puzzled.
McCauley's son said his father doesn't know how he ended up so far from home. He said he's a stubborn Scot who refused to ask for help or directions when he became lost and then stuck.
He fell in the ditch up to his waist in ice and water, and he came back out the ditch again, and he just kept going and going and going.
An amazing turn of events. The elderly man survived.
I've seen a lot of stuff out here like that. Being on emergency services, and this one is nice to have.
Thanks to the kindness of strangers, McCauley is back home, recuperating. Jill Macyshon, CTV News, Traverse Bay, Manitoba.